Get idea now, right? In both cases, meaning play a role. Okay. Any question?
Listening to the discussion between the two of you, I had a feeling that at the beginning, when our client was saying, I'm afraid I'm going to lose my job if I say that I'm suffering from post-traumatic stress, and then you mentioned she should see that she's in the right job and that the training, and I'm just thinking maybe the training in the beginning was missing something, and what would be the procedure to identify that you're suffering from something? You know, was there any possibility for intervention at that time that was a gap that was necessary, that was still facing you? Does that make sense? Okay, post-traumatic stress. She's in the, she's a member of the clergy, I guess, and she's got post-traumatic stress, and she's suffering, but she's trying to help others. At the same time, she's feeling that she's helped people, but the PTSD is working against her. So what would you suggest that she could have done at the beginning to flag this without losing her job?
Yeah, so we suggest the option of quitting a job, right? The option, right? Yes. But the other way is then we can consider seeking help herself, the SIPA, seeking help for her own PTSD, and also upgrade her training. There are advanced courses for chaplains. She needs to seek therapy, training, until she's more competent and confident to do the job, okay?
What happens to her when she's in therapy? Is she allowed to work?
She has to take sick leave.
Okay.
She can take sick leave, yeah. But if you have PTSD, you're entitled to a sick leave. Right? So this is just a case study. It can cover everything, okay? Okay, I want to cover some other.
Yeah, we've got 20 minutes.
Huh?
Just 20 minutes till we're finished.
Don't
for
worry,
the
don't
day.
worry,
Yeah,
don't worry,
so
I'll finish.
Whatever you want to do in 20 minutes.
Just relax, really relax. Relax and go with the flow. So I'll make her life easy by stopping on time. If you stop, I drop everything. Okay. I want to, we talk about okay. I'm touching about some other strategies. There's another strategy we call about double vision. So we have, in terms of immunotherapy, we have PURE, we have ABCD. We also have it's called double vision. Okay, so just to save time, I just talk to you. Don't worry about PowerPoint, okay? Because they're all there. We'll save time so that I go home and read it. Is it? Double vision means what? Do you know what it means? See two things. Earlier with dialectic, we talk about holding two things. Double vision needs two things. One eye on your job, on the situation. One eye on your goal. Okay, let me explain to you the logic. If you spend all your time on the here and now, on your job, right? Spend so much time, what's the danger? The danger is that you're getting deeper in and lose your perspective. You might only see the tree leaves and lose sight of the forest. Okay? So that's a danger. You pay all your attention to the problem. You'll not be able to find your way out because you don't have the big picture. There's a Chinese statement saying that when a problem, you step back. Step back. Then you see the sky open up, the sea open up. You see? It's a perspective change. So don't get into the problem deeper, and lose your perspective. 这样 know what you're here for. Now, let me tell you why it's important. Okay. If you only focus on a job, what happened? Tell me. What happened?
Lose like what is meaningful about the purpose.
Yeah, you want to make it. The key thing is that you miss your deadline. You see, your ultimate goal, right? Your sub goals. But you get stuck. You're stuck. Without realizing this is just one of the steps. You spend all the steps on what you're doing. You're ruining yourself. You're never able to meet the deadline. You're never able to finish the task. So that's a danger of only focus on the task. Do you agree with me? Eh? It's not smart. I'm in the focus, okay? But only with one eye. No. The other eye on the goal. And keep an eye on the progress, right? So when I'm working, just like play hockey or playing football, basketball, you chase out the ball, but ultimately your eyes is on the goal. You want to score, right? What are the use of spending all the time focusing on chasing the ball, not able to score? If you can't score, that means how good you are carrying the ball. It doesn't do any good. You let the whole team down, right? You can convert that in a goal. So don't comfort yourself. Oh, I've spent all the time. See, can you see I spent all the time on my work? Sure, but you're not making progress. You got to keep your eye on the goal and on the process of progress.